Okay, we're gonna look at one of my favorite submission chains when I get to a dorsal Kimura. Okay, so what that means, okay, is this, look at this little dorsal fin. Okay, here's my little whale, okay? And whenever I get to this position, I get a Kimura, and I just can't put the hand behind the back, and they're keeping them in front of them. I look for a little trilemma, okay? So one, his hands are locked, lock your hands, okay? I pay attention to this elbow position. It can either be closed or it could be open, okay? If it's open, I always look to step inside like so, okay? Because now I force a situation where one, he has to unlock his hands to repummel his arm back inside. Okay, you see that? Good, go back. Whenever that happens and I feel him go to repummel, I can always put the hand behind the back because now his hands are separated. If he chooses to stay locked, okay, I can't put the hand behind the back, no problem. I can fall to my side and shoot into side triangles here. Where now from this position, he has to make a choice of keeping his hands locked and getting finished with the triangle, or separating his hands to address the lock, which in return allows me to separate his hands and get to a Kimura finish. Now, another thing that can happen is, let's say that elbow's closed, right? You're like, oh man, Ruben, that move's not working. Cool. Now is a good time to switch into a legs Kimura. So what I do is, if I can't step here, I'm gonna throw my hamstring, relax, to the forearm position here. Okay, and as I do that, my hand's gonna shoot to my thigh. So I unlock and throw here. Okay, now I keep this hand on the thigh, and now I think about leaning away and behind him. And now from here, I start to curl my legs and use my leg to get his hand separated and behind his back. Now that time, he kept his hands locked. You can still finish like that. If I'm able to separate the hands, it gets even worse with my leg position, and I can finish there, okay? I'll come back, dorsal position. Now this time, lock your hands, okay? His elbow's closed, and now he has a knee to elbow connection. So now I can't do the legs Kimura. I can't put my foot inside his arms because he's doing a very good job, okay? Not a big deal. I'm going to pivot and switch into a quarter armbar position where I have one knee up and one cross-face leg here. Now, I don't want to try to finish from here. If I go for the armbar, and even if I separate his hands, it's easy for him to roll out of it, hitchhiker, okay, because I have nothing on the torso, okay? So if I ever feel that, I keep this Kimura grip, go to hitchhiker, and I put his hand behind his back. Now when he tries to go, he's not going anywhere. So I use this situation to upgrade my position. I'll lean and throw my leg over either to a full or a 3/4, depending on his arm position. Now, once I get to this full position here, I have to switch my hands because there's nothing stopping me or stopping him from putting me to a shoulder, right? So if he were to try to rock up, now he ends up in the top position. So the second I throw this leg over, I look to make a switch and I get my hand out. So now if he tries to rock up, it's tough, okay? And now from here, I make my adjustment by scooting up and angling my body. So if he tries to elbow slip, shoulder slip, it's a challenging thing to do from here. Now from here, I look to bring the hip close to me. Once I feel that hip is close to me, now I start to climb and climb. Now I can separate and get to all of our armbar finishes from there, okay? So once again, let's run through the whole thing. If the elbow's open, we play a game between side triangles and Kimuras depending on what he does. If the elbow's closed and the knee's away, we go to the legs, or the legs Kimura. If that's connected, then I switch into a quarter, and then eventually a full armbar position, okay? So give that a shot next time you get stuck there.